Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The Slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Paulie, let's go.
All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. Gotta go.
Paulie here on the Latino Slant. It is a special show. It's a special angle. Someone requested this angle. Honestly, what do you think of this Slant Studio angle? I have another one. I have the main one, and you get this with the nice lighting and everything, and then we go to this, which is what you're used to. But it's definitely it's a trip how the color just does its thing, But we'll go back and forth between angles here. Sometimes we'll do it at the same time. This is so stupid. Anyways, okay, so we're going live. It's a special Thursday, and usually we go live Mondays at the same time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 Eastern time. And we already have some friends here live in the chat with us. I'm gonna say hello to you guys, but I want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I want to hit up today. We're gonna do two cool little Blue Beetle updates from Latin America, from Mexico, and then from Brazil, which I think is I really got to commend the Latin American marketing team. They're hitting all the right spots with this movie, and that is probably going to be their saving grace if they hope to get people in the seats, get people there. Then we're going to talk about our event. Yes, we're doing an event, and it's already sold out, guys. It's already sold out. There's lots of people to thank, sponsors to mention, including Slantino sponsors that couldn't be here. You guys have been donating and you guys, you're not even in LA. You're not coming to the event. You want to. Paulie, how can I help? Boom. That's been there. Then the main topic in the main thumbnail is Marvel taking advantage of actors. And in this example, we're going to listen to an audio story of this background actress who worked on WandaVision and how they were very sneaky and they were able to scan her body for future purposes. And she had already signed off on it. I want to talk about background actors, extras, what it means to be a background actor as a living, but also too, it's how you break into the business. So we're going to talk about that. That's going to be our main topic. So what I would love for you guys to do right now, I would love for you guys to share the link. It's on Twitter, smash a like, and comment. Okay, let's say hello to you guys. Let's say hello to you guys. Let's go all the way back. Caspiris was the first person here. Then we have Johnny Gonzalez. Then our good friend, Eric O'Sullivan. Orale mi gente, Slantinos in the post-geek singularity. Together we are one. Robert Meyer Burnett announcement later. That's on my list. That's on my list. Absolutely. Bonzo is here. Rod Thunderheart. Thunderheart. Stupid voice chat. Yeah, be careful driving, brother. 2 Paulies for the price of 1. Yeah. Penny. Okay. Golly, 6 isn't here. She's probably super chat shirts off. You know what? She's given enough to this channel. We don't need we don't need any of that. Picasso's here. Mark D, what's happening, brother? It's been a minute. It's good to see Mark D with the C. Amazing baking soda. I haven't seen you in this live chats in a while. Mojin, I've seen a lot. And hey, Nictopia. Man, Alan's been killing it on Film Threat lately. Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I saw your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review yesterday, man. Brother. It is. Yeah. We got to talk. Good stuff, man. Read by Nature. Orale. Good to see all these people here early on. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hey, we have a vote going. A poll in the chat. If you were a background actor, extra for a living, would you give your likeness away? AI. 14% said yes. 86% of you said no. That's 28 votes. We have 20 people watching. We only have 16 likes. Come on, let's get the likes up, guys. We gotta hit at least for this afternoon one 50. Okay. Shout out to you, Pete. Good to see you here. All right, we're gonna switch angles now. There we go. Let me know which one's your favorite angle. I mean, it's kind of goofy. All right. Let's get to some really good news. You know, we're gonna hit some really wonderful news, and then we're gonna hit that main subject of AI and Marvel and WandaVision. I got some thoughts. We got the story, all that good stuff. But we have an event. It's technically sold out. Now, I do have a couple tickets left. Okay. Here's the event. And I want to give a shout out to all the people that have made this event a success. What we're doing is that I got a couple of community sponsors: Latin Heat Media, Hispanic Coalition of Small Businesses, along with Film Threat, The Daily Chela, Goddess Mercado. Okay, and we bought the theater for a 7:40 p.m. screening, August 18th, of the Blue Beetle. Whether it's going to be good or not is besides the point. We want to go and support. We want to have a good time, and then hopefully we have a good story afterwards. But we're coming out. The community's coming out, and I wanted to do this event for you guys. So we do have several Slantinos in the LA area that are coming. You have RSVP'd. If you can, if you want to go and you still have an RSVP, I can get you in. I put away some seats just for last minute people. Supermercado? No. Goddess Mercado. She's got Deanna Diaz has got her own store where she houses 12 different, at least a dozen different Latina businesses, and they're fantastic. They've come in and they're sponsoring all the gift bags. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're giving away goodie bags. Check this out, guys. We're giving away goodie bags. We're giving away goodie bags to everyone that's coming that night. In the goodie bags, you're going to have stuff from Film Threat. You're going to have a movie from Alejandro Marin. He's given away 100 DVDs of his film, T-shirts, stickers. I really wanted to treat you guys. Also, too, free popcorn, free snacks, obviously the free ticket theater. Now, when I say we, listen, this event is in no way connected to Warner Brothers, marketing, media, Blue Beetle, none of that. We're not part of their, they actually offered us 10 tickets to their official screening. We said, we're good. We're going to do our own. And that's what's happening here. Okay. Great. Will interested folks be able to pick up tickets for the same showtime and join you? I can't. I'm in Boston. No. It's totally, it's technically for the community, right? For the public, but it's a private event. Like if you're not on our list, you can't get in. So if you know of anybody that wants to come in, you got to have them email me at latinoslant latinoslant@gmail.com. latinoslant@gmail.com. So again, I just want to thank all these wonderful people. There's two people I want to point out, James Batari and Jesus Davila. Let me get that up, because you Slantinos came through with some money via our PayPal. Now that money is going right to paying for everything I just said for, and we have a couple more expenses. We're gonna use every cent wisely for the event. So thank you, James Batari and Jesus. It's Davila. It's Davila. Let me fix that. Davila. I totally misspelled that. Davila. There we go. So yeah, we're using all our dollars wisely. This is our event. It's an on-site event Latino Slant's doing with all these incredible people. Let me name them off one more time, and then we're gonna move on. Latin Heat Media, Hispanic Coalition of Small Businesses, The Daily Chela, Film Threat, The Goddess Mercado, and then James Batari and Jaime Gutierrez Esquire. All these people donated dollars to the event, and I could not have done it without you guys. So, thank you guys once again. Incredible. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And hello, Daryl Brewer. We got a lot of members here. Daryl Brewer, Eric O'Sullivan, Sander, Lord Thoth. Hey, I didn't see you sneak in here. Good to see you, man. Hola. Hail. Mark D. I starred your Comic-Con Sean Gunn comment, and when we get to it, we are going to bring it up. Okay, so let's go to some Daily Beetle news. I think it's really cool, or else I wouldn't put up. And one incredibly smart move is that the filmmakers of Blue Beetle are paying homage in the film to a immensely popular Latino superhero who was also a bug, a Chapulin Colorado. And I think this is a brilliant move. Fantastic. It's a smart move, guys. It's in the film. I think there's other references to like other, it's a Mexican American household. So here's what they say. The director recently visited Mexico City to promote his film. In an interview with media, he revealed that there's a tribute to Chapulin Colorado, the Mexican superhero played by Chespirito, as he was the first superhero he met in his childhood. With this, there are already now 2 references to Chapulin Colorado in the DCEU since The Flash, and Annie Muschietti revealed that, as well as an Easter ego of the Mexican superhero, Easter egg of this Mexican superhero. So there's going to be an homage, an homenaje to Chapulin Colorado in Blue Beetle. Now, we want a Chapulin movie, but that would be crazy. It's got to be from Mexico, though. To do it right, it's got to be from Mexico. Don't you guys agree? That is an incredible little daily Beetle news. It fills out the world of the Reyes family that I think is going to be another widget of success if the more authentic this family can be and charming, the better it's going to be, because you're trying to grab that Latin American audience, but you're also you want to bring in those comic book fans, Latin American fans, those comic book fans as well. You don't want to turn them off. So I got to say this right now. I got to tip my hat off to the director. He's really kind of, stopped with all his silliness. He's like, I better shut up and I better get to work and talk about my movie. This man has been a one-man, machine going all over the world promoting his film with no actors, no writers. So I give him props for that. He's working his ass off, and he is definitely stopped, with the silliness with fans and all that stuff. That's just stuff is so unnecessary. You want to do the opposite. You want to engage positively with the fans to come and check out your film. Anyways, Chapulin Colorado is going to be mentioned or going to be paid homage in the film. Yeah, that's cool. I got another one for you. It appears that Bruna and Xolo are hitting the Brazilian Portuguese market. Now, Bruna, who's the female lead in the film, she's Brazilian. And her, last time we checked, her Instagram is over 200. And no, actually, not her official one, a fan one, right? Over 281,000 followers. She's very, very popular in Brazil. Now let's bring this up. I thought this was cute, guys, because not only you expect Bruna to speak in Portuguese, but so did Xolo. So did Xolo. I was like, what? So let's check this out together, and let's hear this. I think, again, it's another smart marketing move. And all this that you're seeing, this was all pre-taped well before the strike. They did a lot. I would say they had these guys around for 2 weeks, 2 days at least, to film English, Spanish, and Portuguese stuff to promote. So at least they have this video, but let's get to it. Let's put up the sound.
Passar um filme.
A Jenny é uma personagem incrível, é uma mulher muito forte, numa posição de poder, com valores incríveis, um coração muito bonito, então muita força.
Filantrópico.
Ela tem um lado filantrópico,
Sim.
muito bem, incrível, um olhar muito generoso pro outro e uma conexão muito bonita.
So what's cute is that as he's talking and she's talking, she's correcting him a little bit on the pronunciation. Nice.
E de muito afeto.
Nana?
Qual é a sensação e a importância de representar o primeiro super-herói latino do universo cinematográfico da DC?
It feels immense. It feels really great. I'm humbled to think that there is a superhero out there now that kind of looks like how I looked growing up, and to think that there's potentially kids everywhere that get to feel seen for the first time, not only by Jaime, but by Jenny and the rest of the Reyes family. It's an honor. My family, that's what makes me strong. Sorry, my mom.
É isso, Besouro Azul chega dia 17 de agosto nos cinemas de todo o Brasil e nós esperamos todos vocês por lá.
Obrigado, Brasil.
Obrigado.
You are a superhero, cabrón. You're the Blue Beetle.
They've been trying to stop the way, don't stop.
Okay, let's hear a little bit of the beginning.
Perifacom, ficamos sabendo que tem muita gente ansiosa para Besouro Azul por aí e que alguns de vocês nos enviaram perguntas bem especiais. É isso mesmo?
Estamos aqui para respondê-las agora para vocês. Vamos, já?
Vamos.
Vamos. That's pretty good. Portuguese is not easy. I'm still trying to learn it. Romy says I need to learn more.
Você brincava de ser super-herói? Se sim,
She asked who's your
qual que é o seu
favorite
personagem
superhero?
preferido?
Claro que sim. Quando era uma criança, queria ser Spider-Man. Sim.
Homem-Aranha.
100% DC. Pero agora é Blue Beetle.
It's like, it's not DC. He's like, sorry, DC.
At my disposal.
Anything, please.
Watch and learn.
All right. I got to tell you one last time, smart marketing move. Hitting the Brazilian market is huge, guys. It's huge. So whether they'll come out, that's another question. But that's your little Daily Beetle do Brasil with Bruna. And Bruna is, beautiful lady. Great cast. Plus, she's hot. She's very beautiful. Very beautiful. I see a future Firme Heine battle. What do you think, guys? Yeah. A future Firme Heine battle. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is a special abbreviated Thursday live stream. We're usually live every Monday, 12:30 Pacific. And I wanted to go live and actually not talk about Blue Beetle, but it's good we got that in there. But we're going to go to our one main topic in regards to Marvel, WandaVision, AI, and the mistreatment of background actors, extras, because they're part of SAG too. And that's a whole nother ball of worms. So 28 people live in the chat with me. I love it. Please say hello, smash the like. Let's see where we're at with our voting. Okay. Because we got some vote. We got a poll here. If you were a background extra actor for a living, would you give your likeness away to AI? 42 votes. Very cool. 14% say yes. 86% of you guys no. 86% of you guys. That's pretty definitive. Thank you guys for voting. If you just get here live, please vote away. Awesome. There it is. Wait, Rambam, were you the one that requested this? Because I'm like, yeah, I can do it. Sims Corner can do it. I can do it. Someone in that video comments, was it you, Rambam? So I said, yeah, I could do a Dutch angle. Shoot, I got them both. We got them all. Okay. Hey, what's up, Hank? How you doing? And who's ever shared Eric O'Sullivan shared this on Twitter, thank you, sir. Muchísimas gracias. Someone did. You didn't ask for that? I guess you don't like it? Well, whatever, man. Whatever. Okay. Let's really fast talk about this week's announcements. Tonight I'm going to watch Meg 2. Why? I don't know, but we're going to have fun with Chris Gore. Be a lot of silliness. This Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, Midnight's Edge Espanol, and then Monday's live show. The return of Robert Meyer Burnett. We are going to talk about our favorite movies of 2023 so far. That's right, our favorite movies of the year so far. And that It's just going to be me and him, and we're going to pick five each, and we're going to discuss. I gotta imagine we're going to have some agreements and disagreements. I cannot wait. That is going to be gold. That is going to be gold. Maybe after we're done, we can fidget around and talk about our favorite movie. What are your favorite movies so far? Sunny Dominguez. I found your channel from Rob Burnett. Been enjoying it. Viva. Hey, Sunny. Gracias. Obrigado. Obrigado. Monday's a holiday. What holiday is it? Monday's a holiday. Ooh, you're going to a photo op with William Shatner? You got to get in line for that. Have fun with that. Okay, we'll go back to our more tamed angle here for you guys. Let's get to our main topic today in regards to Marvel and background actors body scan for AI. I thought this was an interesting story, and I actually listened to it, and I found the link for us to listen to. So NPR interviewed interviewed this actress. Movie extras worry they'll be replaced by AI. Hollywood is already doing body scans. Now, this is the actress. What we're going to do is we're going to play the audio, and let me know if you guys can hear it.
Actors worry that they'll be replaced by AI. It's an issue at the heart of the labor standoff between Hollywood studios and the Screen Actors Guild. NPR tech reporter Bobby Allen reports.
Can we hear
Alexandria Rubalcaba is a full-time background actor in Los Angeles. On the set of the Disney Plus show WandaVision during the pandemic, the production crew told her to report to a tractor trailer on set. All the other background actors and extras had to do the same.
They kind of wrangled everybody together, took them into a trailer, and one by one had us scanned.
She says her face and body were being scanned by a series of cameras on metal rigs behind glass.
Have your hands out, have your hands in. Look this way, look that way. Let us see your scared face. Let us see your surprise face. Just basically going through different emotions.
About 15 minutes later, a digital replica of Rubalcaba was created. She doesn't know what it will be used for or if it will be ever used at all. If it is used, she won't be getting paid for it.
Wow. Okay, let's pause there. Couple things. Right? She's on set as a background actor. And she gets told, as it sounds like they wrangled all the extras, go to this trailer, do what they say. Right? And she's already signed her daily contract. She's not going to say no. Now imagine going into there and, this is brand new technology. And within 15 minutes, they've duplicated her image. I mean, that is crazy. Now, we're not talking about James Earl Jones or Sean Gunn or, someone who's got these complicated, contracts and and you sign away. You work on all that with your lawyers and your team. This is, for lack of better words, guys, she is on the bottom of the barrel when it comes to working actors. In SAG, working as an extra, whether it is trying to break into the business or whether it is doing it for a living, being an extra worker, an extra background actor for a living. And I'm going to break that down after that. I'm going to let out because I do know about this, and there's some interesting things with that. But I want to break that down down for you a little bit. But let's continue to listen to this. This is fascinating.
AI technology will be deployed to make movies is a key issue in the ongoing actors strike with Hollywood studios. Rubalcaba makes about $180 a day. She's worried about losing that.
AI is eventually going to weed out background, and they're not going to have any use for background actors anymore.
The group representing the studio say,
you hear that? It's going to weed out background actors. You know, like crews back, the behind the scene crews, caterers, background actors have been the backbone of this industry since silent era. This is a major change. This is unprecedented. Okay, let's listen to some more. Thank you guys for listening. Do me a favor, smash the like, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts. I will get to them in a little while.
Say that is not their intention. The studios say signing up for the job means your AI likeness could be used in the future. The Screen Actors Guild says their members should know how AI will be used before they take on an acting gig. Andrew Susskind is an associate professor in Drexel University's film department. He says the rapid development of AI tools has the whole industry on edge.
The actors, extras, and the writers are right to see this moment as their best chance to set up what the rules would be in the use of AI.
5 background actors interviewed by NPR all said they were caught off guard in recent months by having to undergo body scans by studios. Rebecca Safier is a Los Angeles-based background actor. She was afraid to say no.
Because you don't know what's going to get back to casting. You don't know if they're going to call up casting and say that, oh, this person was being difficult, and maybe not say why. And then maybe they won't hire you again because that's the way the system works.
Now, Ms. Rubalcaba is being very professional in her answer, but this is a very real dynamic in the business. This is why I am a 100% in defense of the majority of these hardworking actors, not the bozo clowns that that we get infuriated with when they talk about their political social agendas, or if they come off inauthentic. This woman, not only is she authentic and eloquent, she also represents the majority of extras in the business, right? In that you don't want to rock the boat. Who am I? I'm just an extra. You're going to do everything they say. And if you don't, it's going to get around that you're difficult. You're the problem. You're going to get blacklisted. They won't even call you in for any more extra work. You might not even be called into certain casting directors because the word's gone around that you were difficult. So you might not even get auditions, because if you've broken in as a SAG extra in your SAG, that means you're eligible to audition for SAG films, TV shows. I mean, the trickle down effect, it can ruin your career. Ruin it. And this is why I also say, why do you think the majority of actors are remain silent on a lot of these, kind of cosmetic issues? Well, one, they're busy working, but two, they'll get blacklisted in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I want you to hear this, and we're going to get to your, I'm going to do my best as I can to get to your comments, but fascinating. I think this, and I will have this link as well in the video box description. I will also get this link to you shortly. Actually, I'll share it right now as you're listening.
It's the way the system works.
Big name actors stand to make good money by licensing out their digital likeness. The Screen Actors Guild is all for that. But it's different for background actors who aren't famous. Some say hyper-realistic AI will make them disposable or decimate their earnings. Background actor Katrina Sherwood recently refused to be scanned by a studio.
I always said, well, I'm not going to consent to that because I wasn't hired to do a body scan today. And if you're willing to give me 100% increase in my day rate, I would be open to that. And of course, no one ever took me up on it.
Drexel professor Susskind says many actors get their start by doing background work.
Okay, so this actress that you just heard, it's a very fair. She tried to negotiate her own. This is again, let me say this also. Most background actors, they don't have agents that represent you as a background actor. You're representing yourself. You might be part of a pool where you get consistently called in, right, from a casting associate, but you don't have representation for extra work. Okay, I want to make that clear. Agents and managers don't deal with extras as far as their clients. Okay, so she tried to negotiate her own deal. She's like, okay, well, I'll take 100% increase of my rate, and I'll let you have my likeness. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have my likeness forever. Sure, I'll get paid double, and then, you know, let's say if it's $150 a day, which is the standard rate for extras, and I'm working for a week, you know, what is that? $600, $1,200. Then you're going to take out taxes, but you get my likeness forever. You think that sounds like a fair deal? Oh, man. Absolutely preposterous, guys. All right, let me back it up. And we'll it's almost this. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Well, you know, I'm not going to consent to that because I wasn't hired to do a body scan today. And if you're willing to give me 100%.
Stand to make good money by licensing out their digital likeness. The Screen Actors Guild is all for that. But it's different for background actors who aren't famous. Some say hyper-realistic AI will make them disposable or decimate their earnings. Background actor Katrina Sherwood recently refused to be scanned by a studio.
I always said, well, you know, I'm not going to consent to that because I wasn't hired to do a body scan today. And if you're willing to give me 100% increase in my day rate, I would be open to that. And of course, no one ever took me up on it.
Drexel professor Susskind says many actors get their start by doing background work.
Yeah.
Others make a career out of it. But he says with big studios under financial pressure like never before, using digital clones could save lots of money.
If they could replicate through AI, imagine, you know, ballroom scenes, party scenes, any scenes that needed, you know, tons of extras, not paying $180 per day, plus meals, plus a costuming.
Studio representatives declined NPR's interview requests, but actor Rubalcaba says she has this message to strike negotiators.
But just be fair to the little guy. Background actors are more than willing to give everything they have. So be appreciative of that and be fair, not unreasonable.
AI is one of the main sticking points for writers as well as actors in what...
Very well said. Be fair and not unreasonable to the little guy. To the little guy, right? Let's end this.
Actors in what is the biggest Hollywood shutdown since the 1960s. Bobby Allen, NPR News, Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, that is the article there, and I love these sites that have the audio option. So I put the link up as well. I would love your thoughts right now. Before I get to them, I want to talk about what it means to be a SAG working extra. Okay. Now, to break into the business, you have to be union. Catch-22 is they don't take non-union actors. Well, how do I get into the business? That's not fair. How do I, I'm talented. Maybe I got, I've been training. Maybe I went to Juilliard or Rutgers, some master class, the, Dramatic Academy of Performing Arts. That doesn't mean anything if you're not in the union. So there's a couple of ways to get in the union. That's kind of been the going standard here. One is you can have 3 days proof of SAG extra work as a background actor. You need 3 days. And they give you vouchers for each day. Once you get those 3, you're now eligible to join the union. Then you got to pay all these dues. You got to pay a lot of money just to be a member, and then you get set up. Like the setup has become, and here it is: performer becomes eligible for membership under one of the following conditions: proof of SAG AFTRA, SAG or AFTRA covered employment as a principal performer. I'm going to get to that in a second. Or recording honors, proof of 3 days work. We talked about the 3 days work. Okay, that 3 days work. We talked about the vouchers, employment as a background actor, or employment under an affiliated performers union. It's either SAG or AFTRA or other affiliated unions that are maybe in different countries but are the same. Okay. Oh, excellent. Phil's here. And I know that he's a background actor. And correct me if I'm wrong on some of these things, right? I think Phil has been doing background acting for years. Let me know, are you trying to break in to where you can get SAG roles? Okay. Let's go back to this. So you got the vouchers. You're eligible. You can go and pay for your due. You can pay for your SAG fees, and you're in the union. And then if you're lucky, you get set up. You get set up, and you go audition and get an agent. And then if you're even luckier, they start taking you out on auditions for shows you might have heard of. See, it doesn't work. This doesn't work like where you show up to Los Angeles, you show up to Hollywood, and you go out on your own for SAG union television or movies. They won't see you guys. They don't take anyone off the streets unless it is an independent SAG production, unless it's, where they do a separate breakdown, an announcement. So do you guys understand, like there's already education, knowledge you have to have in this business, the basics. We're not talking about employment, guys. We're talking about the mechanics of even considering to audition for. So usually the easiest way is to I used to be an extra. We got a couple of extras here. I just starred you, Liam. Good to have you here, Liam. Usually the easiest way to become union is you get your 3 vouchers as a background actor. You got to hustle and figure out how to get that, but usually there's announcements in the trade publications and online. Now, there's another way to break into the business, and it does happen. That's if you, for some reason, you're not in SAG, but an agent loved you so much, they said, you know what? I'm going to take you on. We're going to get you some auditions. And in the meantime, I want you to do this, and that. So you're getting into the game. Now, this agent might get you an audition for a television show or a movie that's SAG. And you audition, right? And they love you so much. You're perfect for the role, Philip. Philip Gaming is perfect for the role of to be in a scene where he's got 5 lines. Cool. But he's not union. He's not even eligible. I know you're eligible, but go with me. He's not even eligible. Well, we don't care. We love him so much. We want him. So what do? You pay the fine. The production company themselves will pay a fine to have you in their production. They're paying a fine to SAG. And I believe, if I am correct, they tapped Hartley'd you. Correct me if I'm wrong, or agree with me in the chat. They just tapped Hartley'd you into the union, which is like, it's one of those things where you're literally discovered at the you're discovered in a sense. Thank you. So that happens. That does happen. Okay. And then you're on your way to auditioning for SAG, television, movies, all that stuff. It's no guarantee of employment, by the way. The only thing that's guaranteed is that you got to pay to be in the union. And that's not cheap. It's not cheap, guys. So now there are a lot of people who make a living like this woman here as a professional background actor. Right? And listen, you could work and you could make a pretty decent living as a background actor for the rest of your life. People have done it. It's like, no, I just want to be part of I just want to be part of production. And it's good money. Most of the time I'm sitting around. Then when they say action, we get up and they place us and we do our thing. Sometimes if I'm lucky, a director, somebody who has seen me as a background actor for many of their projects says, you know what? Let's give Philip a line. Well, Philip's a background actor. It's okay. I want to give him a line. Make it happen. That happens as well. That happens as well. Ruvacabla here, she didn't want any of that. Well, I don't know. From what we know in this story here, she just wants to be treated fairly. She wants what's right as a background actor, a SAG working background actor who gets a day rate of $150. And let's say, she's on a big show where it's like, you know what? They need her for 2 weeks. That's some scratch, man. That pays rent and bills. And on to the next and the next. SAG, extra working is not for the faint of heart. It's kind of brutal, guys. It's kind of brutal. So so that's kind of the world there of the working actor. And here we're talking about background actor. And then we're talking about how they got it taken advantage of by Marvel and WandaVision, these cheap mother effers in pulling that crap. And then they have this woman's image forever. Bloated budgets, but you can't pay, And then, of course, you got your big stars in WandaVision, paying them like just so much money. So you wonder why the majority of these actors are in complete agreement with their leaders to go on strike. You have the AI as a background actor, all the way up to the big time people, right? Then you have the antiquated residuals, which really needs to be rehauled. It's a lot of real stuff for a lot of real people working in the business. And here's why. They're in love with movie making. Who in their right mind would dare to come to Hollywood and be an actor? No job security, no family, no friends, no support system. But this is the calling. This is what I want to do. This is what I was born to do. There's even that old sticker that's been around, that bumper sticker, born to act. When you're born to do something, when you have a calling, you don't do anything else but that. That's a majority of actors that you never hear from. You never hear from them. All we hear from is a tiny percent, that 3 to 5% of the celebrities that you hear from. And then we got to hear from, lately, the last few years, a majority of these clowns talking about their politics, their social agendas, all this. We don't care. Talk to us about your character. Talk to us about how excited the movie that you're in, the project that you're in. Tell us that. Why? Because as fans, we love movie making as well. You see? We're in the same boat together. We love what Robert Meyer Burnett calls that imagination connoisseur. Yeah, man. So, in regards to this, guys, Miss Rubalcaba represents a majority of hardworking background actors that want to make a living. You know what? Hey, I don't need to be no big star. If I get a line here or there, cool. But this is my living, and I make a decent living, and I like it. I've carved out a place in the world for me in Hollywood, a land of make-believe. What some of these YouTubers called adult pretending. I call it the acting craft. I like to give them a lot more respect than just that, because there's a lot more to it. And we just don't hear from them, right? And we're gonna get to some of your comments, but I just wanted to make sure. Hopefully let me know if I painted a vivid portrait of and helped you out in regards to people like Miss Rubalcaba, to people such as our good friend Romy Diaz. Right? Now let's give you a little insight, and then we're going to get to your comments. So Romy is a trained actor, theater. She came here from New York by herself, no support system, no friends, and by luck and hard work, she got the agent, she got the manager, she got a great team. She carved out friends. You've seen her here on the show. She's a lovely, real woman. And she's breaking some doors down. She's gotten some great roles. She's very, very, very grateful and grounded and rooted. But she's an actor. That's all she cares about, right? But it was really hard, guys. This is before we met, but she would tell me stories of how she was down to pennies, recycling, doing odd jobs. And then she struck. And she's working consistently, but here's the thing. Yes, she supports the strike, but she's never stopped working. We have non-related businesses that we help, that I help her run. That's not related to the film business, because you have to. She's not, I think we would love a reoccurring television role, and it's still going to happen. Okay, we're going to be positive. I will say, she filmed a movie last December, and they just locked picture. Okay, and what locked picture means is that the sound, the image, the effects, everything's done. And word has it, she's one of the best things in the film. She's pretty much the female lead. More to come on that. That is a huge win for her, because a lot of people are going to see that film. It's not like a television, 1 or 2 lines. Guys, the last movie she was in was years ago. She gets her jobs mainly from speaking roles, mainly from television. Grey's Anatomy, 911, CSI, all those. She works. But this movie, that doesn't happen a lot, guys. And actors that are in the chat right now can back me up on that. It's very rare. And you guys work your asses off because you guys have a dream. You guys have a passion. You guys have a drive to be part of the movie making imagination community. And I always tip my hat to the actors, to the writers, to the directors, to anyone involved in making making and producing a film is like it's a miracle that it gets done. Okay. So, I think you guys got a really good, from this story to AI. We're gonna read a lot of your comments right now. 44 people live in the chat. I love it. Did everyone vote? Did everyone smash the like? I'm gonna check right now as we remove this, and let's go ahead and switch. Yeah, let's it's the Slantino studio. Crazy angle. Okay, where are we with the voting? 65 votes. Amazing. 45 likes. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for smashing that like. If you were a background actor extra for a living, would you give your likeness away? AI. 14% said yes. 86% say no. We're going to end the poll now. It's good to hear from you guys on that. I'm definitely in agreement. And, I'm going to put that up there. Hey, Darren, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see everyone here hanging out with us. Special Rude Dude Reviews. What's up, Rude Dude? Let me know, guys, if you guys have any questions, or if I painted the picture enough in regards to the background actors, working class actors that really never see or hear from. Painted their world, because I want to do them justice. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just showing you there's a lot more to Hollywood than Rachel Ziegler's comments. And I saw, you know what? Let's get to that. I did see a comment about that. And it should be talked about. Let's talk about it. Did I? Eric O'Sullivan says, maybe the same applies to Rachel Ziegler too, but I dated Latina for years, so I kind of dig her spice. Let me tell you, man, her fans really dig her spice. Really dig her spice. And she's very, very opinionated, very sassy. I got in a little bit of trouble. I wouldn't say trouble, but definitely some disagreement with Mr. H and the panel there in regards to I had just said we need a little objectivity here, guys. Rachel's 22. She got discovered when she was 16, and there she probably was Taft Hartley because her prior experience was she was a lead in a musical for her high school. She got cast in West Side Story. So I see a young woman, a young powerful woman coming into her own, but really I don't see a lot of kind of that world experience, real world experience in a lot of her takes. So, she is since West Side Story, Shazam, Hunger Games, Snow White. She hasn't stopped working. And you remember last year for West Side Story, year and a half ago, that got all the Academy Award nominations, and she wasn't invited. Well, she complained. She got invited. And she complained using social media. So you She's a very social media savvy young lady. So they compared her to Jenna Ortega, and I said, look, you know, and that, well, you know, Jenna's younger, and you don't hear about that from her. And actually, if you go down Jenna's timeline and all that stuff, she does tell you her politics. It's just that when she's talking about a project, she's talking about a project with, you know, with that imagination, you know, that we connect well with. The other thing too with Jenna Ortega, she grew up in the business since she was a child. She's seen and knows a lot of things in comparison. Rachel's playing catch up. I mean, Jenna Ortega is pretty much a veteran at this point and has a really good head on her shoulders when you compare it to other child actors that have transitioned into, you know, adult actors. So yeah, I don't like half the time the way Ziegler comes across, but what she was saying in regards to wanting to be paid for her image, she's on point. And she's representing a lot of working class actors that we talked about. It's just that, you know, she's spicy. She's from Jersey too, guys. So was Romy. Romy's from Jersey, man. Those women don't play. Guys, those women don't play. Okay, Mark D with the C. Let me get some water, guys. Smash the like. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. No super chats have come in. That is fine. Let's continue this conversation. Just saw Sean Gunn at Comic-Con, at a Comic-Con panel. He said actors are really mad and they don't get paid for how popular a show is on streaming. They just get a small amount. Streamers need to release their ratings. Yeah. So listen, the bigger you are, the better deal you're going to get. The smaller you are, the more basic contract you're going to get. That's just the way it is. And if a show's popular on streaming, well, everyone's taking a risk there because most of the time shows come and go. But an actor should be protected. They should enjoy the benefits if a show is a hit. They just get a small amount. They get a very small amount and then they get taxed. And then you have to give your money to the union, some to the union, some to the government, agents, managers. And that's just basic, right? That's basic. Now, let's say if you have an extra team, lawyers, listen, if you're the bigger you are, you're going to have more assistants, more people that you got to pay. Okay. My dad was an inventor with a sexual product. Big company copied us. Lawyer told us we could sue, but it would cost money and we still might lose. Big companies have an unfair advantage. This is another big problem. And this is why I feel the strike is so important. You understand that a lot of these studios are now corporate run, which is kind of death. And a lot of that has to change. I'm all for CEOs that know how to run, big corporations, but do they know how to run studios, movies, creative and commerce need each other. What I am liking is, and if you see our live stream from a few days ago with Struggle Reviews, we're seeing a lot of independent studios, productions getting SAG contracts to produce now. Over 100 productions have agreed to the SAG demands. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for the business. There's going to be a lot of new life, a lot of new independent writers coming in, being part of SAG contracts, productions. I'm all for that. Okay. Penny, what's up, Penny? Sounds like a double-edged sword now that the studios have her image on AI. They don't need her anyway. They won't need her. That's scary. And Miss Ruvalcaba in the story, this is how she makes her living. Shangun CEOs try to cut costs everywhere, and the first easy place is to cut costs by screwing over the least of us, the people that make the least amount of money. Absolutely 100% right. Where can you cut the fat? And then it's always the talent, the creative guys that get screwed over. And we're not talking about the big names, but it's always that. I know of a couple people that got screwed out of some major money on TV shows, TV roles you've seen. Right? Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. Okay. Maybe the same. Oh, wait, we saw that. Morning. Hello. Philip, I have been a background actor for a living. I will not give up my likeness. So there you go. I used to be an extra. Hello, Liam. Hello again. Philip Gaming, 10 years. I'm SAG eligible. I will join when the time is right. Like if I find the right agent and get a speaking part on a studio production, but I just don't want to be a SAG background actor. Wow, look at that. So right there is some insight, guys. That is valuable insight. Is that he's worked 10 years as a background actor. He got the SAG eligibility. Let's switch cameras. He got the SAG eligibility, but he has not joined. Did you join the union? Find the right agent and speaking part. Let's see production. Just want to be a sec. Let me know. So right now you still don't have an agent, but you're looking for that. Yeah, I mean it's a lot, man. That's a lot, Philip. I almost got that a couple times, but other background actors were chosen. It helps partially pay for itself. Minimum 1,000 to speak a line, so that's 1/3 of the initiation fee. That's right. Okay, so here's what he said. So I said sometimes when you're a background actor, you might get lucky and someone will say, like a director say, hey, give that guy a line. Give Philip a line. But he says other actors were chosen. If he does, it's great, but then you have to pay it into the union. A minimum is $1,000 for a speaking line. That's only 1/3 of the initiation fee. So initiation fee, like to get in, is like what, almost $4,000? You know? Is it the one-time entrance fee, the monthly, yearly dues? Yeah. My union docks a 25% of your weekly rate for 9 months, 15 months. Yeah. It is, and that's what he was just saying. When he was talking about the what do you call it? Minimum initiation. Okay, and then you have to make so much money to be even eligible for their health care. And SAG has amazing health care, which is why it's so like important to get. Which Romy is on. So knock on wood. Corpos gotta scam everyone all the time. AI is gonna change things, but this seems scummy. What's up, VW? Vigilante Williamson is in the house. And you're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. That's why, these things have to happen. Have to happen. All right. Well, I think we read a lot of your comments. Okay. Darth comes in. Hey, Paulie, if Snow White is a disaster and an industry laughingstock, can Ziegler's career be basically over? No, it's not. It's she's Snow White. It sounds like the problems of Snow White are beyond Ziegler's, comments in regards to the reimagining of it, the casting. There's a lot, and I hear it's been very expensive to produce. And what Ziegler has proven is that she's a very talented young lady. West Side Story is, she's an award nominated performance. I really liked her. I thought she was incredible. She's a great singer. You're going to get a lot of roles for a long time like that. She's already gotten, like I said, she was in Shazam. She had that co-starring role. She's got another big role now in the new Hunger Games movie, and then this. So it's not like she only has Snow White that's coming out. You haven't heard of any other film project that Ezra Miller has done in the last few years. It's just been The Flash. Now that is probably something to where his career's done for a long time. But Hollywood loves a comeback, so you never know. But yeah, no, it's not over by a long shot, my friend. 1 year you're famous, a few years later you're a has-been, and then 1 year you're famous again. It's a strange cycle, my friend. It's a strange cycle. Well, I think that is it, my friends. We've had a real good talk. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the insight of that situation with Marvel and WandaVision and what they did in regards to the background actors and the AI. Again, let's talk about a couple of things before I get on out of here. Okay, let's talk about some announcements I'm doing this week. We're going to go see Meg 2 tonight. We'll have a review. Some background actors got eaten up by sharks. And then you can catch us every Saturday morning with Geek Trapology, Pablo and Diego Flores on Midnight's Edge Espanol, 9 a.m. Pacific time. The next Monday, let's put this up. Next Monday, the return of Robert Meyer Burnett, and we are going to have a fun time talking about what are excuse me, maybe I can get this right. What are the best movies of 2023 so far? Top 5, me and Robert Meyer Burnett. But right now, I want to know what your best movies of 2023 so far are. That is going to happen Monday on our regular live show with Robert Meyer Burnett. I cannot wait to talk about that. Throw out some movies you guys really loved so far this year. What are they? I haven't seen many. Black Adam. I haven't seen any good movie yet in 2023. Ouch. Okay, off the top of my head, I would say I got 2 for sure in my top 5. Oppenheimer and Spider-Verse. I would say Que Viva Mexico would probably be my honorable mention. Such a fantastic film. I know it's a little long, but also too, just what it's about. That's really the best satire drama of the year. Air, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. It's pretty good. Definitely up there. I haven't seen Tetris yet. I hear it's really good. John Wick 4, top 10. I don't know, top 5. Go. Thank you. Sound of Freedom. I knew there was one I was missing. Sound of Freedom. Yeah. That's up there. That's definitely up there for me. It's a great drama. It's what they used to call a message movie in Hollywood. You remember Hollywood used to make those all the time. Killing Fields, Born on the 4th of July, JFK. So Sound of Freedom is definitely top 5. So I got 3 ready to go in that top 5. What do you guys got? Spider-Verse, Mission Impossible. Nice. The Ducks, the Du Shun, 1977. Good to see you here. Spider-Verse, Mario, and MI7. MI7 is definitely top 10 for me. Maybe so far top 5, maybe number 5. I really loved it. I really did love it. I saw it twice. Spider-Verse I've seen 3 times. Oppenheimer I've seen twice. Sound of Freedom I've only seen once, but you know, Cocaine Bear, Barbie, Mario. Hey, it's me in HD. Hey. John Wick 4 was interesting. Act 3 was a Warriors remake, and the running time didn't bother me at all. There you go. I had a good time with that. So yeah, those I would say that in no particular order. Yet, for me, Sound of Freedom, Oppenheimer, Air, Que Viva Mexico, Spider-Verse. Then maybe the bottom 10, Mission Impossible. What else I really enjoy? John Wick. Biggest disappointment for me is gonna be the Indiana Jones. Yeah, that was just awful. And I saw it twice. It's like maybe, you know what? I gotta see that. I got a feeling that I need to see that, Tony Reyes and Lord Thought, because I got a feeling that's one of the best this year. Sisu, yeah. Top 10 for me. Thank you. Yeah, man. So we're going to talk about them. Robert Meyer Burnett next Monday. And let's thank again one last time. Our event is sold out. Wouldn't that be nice if I could say Blue Beetle is one of the best movies of the year? I would love to say that, and I'm going to be very honest. I'm actually going to do the review a day before, and we'll get it to you guys. But here is our event happening August 18th. There's still a couple of tickets left. I saved a few, so if you want to go, get a hold of me now. latinoslant@gmail.com. latinoslant@gmail.com. But we got 50 likes. Nice. That is a big deal. 55 likes. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Not bad for a Tuesday afternoon, just with your boy hanging out. Let's thank our sponsors, Latin Heat Media, Hispanic Coalition of Small Businesses. Let's thank our money sponsors as well, Daily Chella, Film Threat, Chris Gore, Goddess Mercado, James Watari, Jesus Davila, Jaime Gutierrez Esquire. All you guys pitched in money to help this event. We got students coming. We have just a lot of great people coming. It's going to be a fun event. And I just want to thank everyone one more time. Cool. Let's read a couple more comments and then I'm out. Deleted. Sisu's top 10 for me so far. MI7, John Wick 4, Pathan. I didn't like Pathan. I didn't like it. I was bored, man. I was bored. Yeah, I enjoyed PS2, Pony Sylvan 2 way more than Pathan, but good list, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna play or hate. All right. Yo, Yo. Call sign. I agree with you on turtles. I don't know what Chris is smoking. You know what? I am not a Ninja Turtle fan. I came into it like, positive. And after the first 10 minutes, I was just bored and I fell asleep twice during the film. And I had taken a nap earlier that day. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I took a nap earlier that day. I was like, por favor. This was me. This was me, like during TNT. Bro. Mamadas. Mamadas. I am old. That's why I said, homie, like, take a nap. Listen, usually when you take a nap and you go to see an early show, you're good. You're good. Fletcher's in the house. Smash that like. Smash it. Yeah, see, the thing is, Tom grew up with that, man. I mean, that's like, I'm going to send him my poster and comic book. They did give us decent swag, but I would have been pissed, bro. Pissed. Mike has bad news. A member of the channel, and he just super chatted us $15. Can't go, but a little towards someone's ticket, dude. Thank you. Thank you. And let's give you a little Mexican Iron Man for that. Mike has bad knees. Muchísimas gracias. Is a member of the channel. Has been a member of the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you and your family are doing decent. Much love to everyone's families, to anyone that's out there making it happen, trying to live a sane life in this crazy world. We can do it. We all can do it together. Thank you so much. And, we're doing this little special event just for you guys, which is technically sold out. And it's wonderful. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This has given me ideas to do movie nights in different cities all over the country. Because we have the sponsors, we have the nonprofit that gives us a discount. Like, it helps us get a discount on the price for the theater. This is a great way to bring community together, to bring people together, and to have a good time. And this, in putting this event together, yeah, where do you guys want me to go? Where do you guys want me to go? And in putting this LA event together in a relatively short amount of time, Fletcher can tell you how quickly we made this happen. And there's still like, to do stuff, to cross off. It's not that difficult. And it brings a lot of joy and excitement to people. So, I don't know. I think I might be doing some movie nights. Movie night is a great idea. Hope there are enough good movies to go see. Well, Darren, and Darren's a member of the channel. Yes, I agree with you. And so maybe we find one where it's a retro night, where they're playing November 11th. They're playing Raiders of the Lost Ark in Boston. Join me and Chris Gore, whatever it is, right? Of course. But the point is, we're going to come together and either love it or hate the movie, and we're going to have a good time doing that. You know, you don't want to go in, hate watching, but we got to be honest. But the point is we get to hang out together and have fun doing this. You'll be the Mexican version of Dave Attell. You're definitely going to need a travel sponsor, but it's not that hard, man. When I say it's not that hard, everything's a phone call away. Never hurts to ask. All they can do is say no, and then you keep going. Retro movie nights is even more awesome idea. Yeah. That might be fun. Robinson Film Center, Shreveport. He's got the state, he's got the city, and he's got the venue. Joe's ready. Missouri, St. Louis. How often do you have the movie nights? This is the first. That's off-site. We'll do once a month movie nights on our Zoom with the members, right? We do a watch party. But this is different. This is the first one for Latino Slant and on-site at a movie theater. And we're gonna record stuff, by the way, too, guys. I'll have a film. I'm actually gonna have a film crew out there because I'm gonna be running around, but they're gonna get footage, reactions, all kinds of stuff. That way, you guys are connected. Okay, you guys have been wonderful. I think I got to a lot of your. Paulie, Dan Crane says, Paulie, as long as you bring a Mexican wrestler with you. Bring a luchador. What do you think? You think we can bring Mikey along? A Mexican Iron Man? Mexican Iron Man can be our luchador. It's a bad dude. He's in shape, too. What's up, Cyfax? ¿Qué pasó? KN Kareen is here. That's amazing job. I'm going to support Blue Beetle. I like the majority of the cast. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a little biased. Latino Slant, Blue Beetle, I've talked about this for 2 years. I thought it'd be a good excuse to do an event. So, like I said, I would love to put Blue Beetle as one of the best films of the year. I would love for that to happen, for it to be a unique, sweet, charming superhero film that we desperately need, because I know you guys have, we all have been screwed over this past year. Longer than that with superhero films. It's just been awful. They've been awful, man. This sounds like it would be a great time among friends. Yeah, absolutely. At the theater is the best part of the idea. It gets people together. It gets people out of the house. It gets people back in the theater. And it helps keep theaters alive. Ooh, I love Alamo Drafthouse. We could do that. We could do that. We can even find those more independent movie theaters too. So when we're giving money to the movie theater, it's more mom and pop. It's direct. Our buddy Brandon Lorne Maxwell, he's got his movie coming out, American Homeboy, in about 7 different states, and they're all independent movie theaters. Yeah, Cyfax is going to be there with us. I got to wrap up, but let me table this idea. There's some wonderful ideas you guys are giving me. I want to execute our event on the 18th, and we're going to film it. Sponsors love to see that we've done it before. So I'm like, put a sizzle reel. Put like a 1-minute sizzle reel. It's like, Oh, I like it, guys. I like it. Thank you, guys. Okay, my friends. We're going to get out of here. Dutch angle and all. Which, I got to wear a hat, man, because You know, most of my head is like just no hair. Look at that. Big old melon head. There's a great theater here in Houston where they almost exclusively play old movies. Would love to have you visit one day. Well, I have a lot of friends in Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. We could do something. We could triangulate and do an event in Houston. That would be dope. That would be dope. And if they play old movies, we probably can do something, something like either Blood In, Blood Out or Al Mariachi. Kind of connected to Latino Slant. That'd be dope. Cavitano, good to have you here. You could call your events the Nacho opening. Catch is getting enough tortilla chips and toppings. Nacho. Dan Crane, I'd be willing to help sponsor a taco food truck. Just saying, when one of our ideas that me and Mike had, Mexican Iron Man, was to do a tour, and we would select certain cities, and in each city we'd rent a taco truck, have a Latino musician, and show a movie, But I think we're getting to a place where we can do this. I love this idea. I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? The bigger the channel, the easier it is to do this, right? Just have more revenue coming in. It helps us operate, and then, working with sponsors. So why am I saying this? If you're not subscribed, get your ass subscribed now. Oh, what happened? Did we just get a whole bunch of membership streams? Yes, we did. Darren Hughes gifted 5 Latino memberships. What up? Yeah. I love tacos. Who doesn't love tacos? There's got to be something wrong with you if you don't love tacos. Look at all these sponsors. I don't know if it's like, whatever it is, I'm loving it. Love it. Disney sheep herder licking the like button. Great stream. Sucio. All right, I do gotta head out. I want to rest and chill for a little bit, and then off to the movies. This has been a lot of fun. Hour and a half. I wanted to go an hour. Can't beat that hour and a half time. And we got a new member. Ra Thunderheart. Muchísimas gracias, carnal. Hermano mío. Let's give him the dancing doggy. Bump. Gracias, Rod. I'm going to bring up our closing credits. It's got a lot of you guys. But before we go, Rod sent me his book called See Through Love. And he asked, did I crack it yet? And I told him, I said, look, hermano, I'm just on chapter 3. And I'm already liking the characters. So, and this book, like the quality, like Friesen Press, very impressive, very nicely done. I might go with them, and I think don't you get like a discount or something? Because we got my book coming out. But the point is, Rod Thunderheart, See Through Love. I'm on chapter 3. Thank you, my dude. Okay. Let me see. Do we got anything else? Orale. Ooh, I love the Aztecs. Hell yeah. It's a good looking cover. It's a really cool cover. Yeah. I remember loving Rockets. Okay, my dudes. Let's play it.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Gracias a usted, mi hermano.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version?
Thank you. Thank you to everyone that hung out. All our members, new people. I love it. Thank you for making the slant the slant. Oh, look at it. Look at her. Just koalas in the rain. Caspiris comes in for $5. Koalas in the rain. No F's given. But it should be like, you know, how do we Latinize that? You know? What would it be? Koalas in the rain. Gabachos in the rain. Gabachos in the rain. Awesome One, Cyfax, Cavateño, Sander. Thank you guys. Thank you. Chihuahuas, yes! Oh my God, that's it! Chihuahuas in the rain. No F. Oh, that's perfect. And I can film. I have film. I got footage of my Chihuahuas just being all like, I don't give. Thank you, awesome. Thank you. Tortas in the rain. No. Toritos in the rain. No bulls given. Lizards in the rain. I think it's Chihuahuas, guys. I think Chihuahua's the winner. God bless everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Videos all the time. Wherever you're at, keep your